Hi, this is Brian Van and Josh Hayes from Sport Bike Track Gear, sportbiketrackgear.com. Today what we're going to talk about is one of our favorite brands of leathers and protective apparel, and that is Teknic. And of course, Josh is sponsored by Teknic and has been riding in their leathers for
8 years.
It's a long time, man. That's a long relationship. I've seen a lot of the other guys in the AMA paddock. We've seen a little ship jumping going on. You know, AGV, Joe Rocket, it's, you know, Alpenstars is really influxing. Why have you chosen Teknic to ride in for 8 years?
I'm pretty lucky that Teknic approached me 8 years ago, and I'm very fortunate that I quickly learned what a great company they are. I've been very impressed with the equipment that I've gotten from them. The suits are fantastic. I get basically a standard off-the-shelf Speedstar suit. It's just got it's custom fit to me, and it's got, of course, the graphics that I have to have for my race team. But the fit has been really well. The suits have held up wonderfully. I've got to say, as much as we crashed doing pro racing, they've kept me in the game. I've been able to continue racing and missed very, very few races, and they've done a great job of keeping me in one piece. I'm comfortable. They keep me cool. Everything about them I've been really, really happy with, and that's why I'm still with them today.
And that's key, and what everyone really needs to realize is that's what Josh does for a living. Like, you know, we're here selling suits and helmets and whatever you may be doing. It's important that we're able to continue doing that. His occupation is just a little bit more dangerous than ours is, and if he has a get-off, let's say he's in testing, and that's really where you get your motorcycles to that next level. And it's, you fall down trying to get to that next level. If he falls down and his suit fails, and he is injured, and you can't race for a couple of weeks, that's a pretty big problem, isn't it?
For sure. You know, I got to pay my mortgage somehow. So
That's what we all do.
I've been very fortunate. Like I said, the suits have been wonderful. I've put them through about every kind of test you can. You know, when we crash on average between 5 and 10 times in a season, and unfortunately, I don't seem to know how to do a small crash. All of mine seem to be pretty darn big. So, like I said, they've done a fantastic job. The suits have kept me in one piece. They've kept me together. I've crashed anywhere from 20 miles an hour to 140 miles an hour and been able to get back out, sometimes in this very same practice session, and get back on the track and doing my job again. And it's been a good experience with these guys, and it means a lot to me. That's why I got my wife riding in a Teknic suit also. Protection
is number one, definitely. You know, and what we're trying to do here too with Teknic, and one of the reasons we love them so much, their Speedstar suit, their upper end suit, which is what Josh wears and the racers are all wearing, it's a great offering. It's on par with anything that's out there today. Now, one of our favorites here, two of our favorites now, are going to be the Violator, which I'm the one who crashed in that for our full page ad there in Sport Rider. You can see all that on the, we got a nice little photo gig there on the website. You can see, you know, the sequence of images. And the new Accelerator, which we've got Mikey here. Nobody's crash tested that yet, but I'm sure Mike will take care of that as the wear season begins here in the spring. Those suits sell for a much more affordable price than the Speedstar does, so it puts them in reach of just about everybody. And with the Nox armor and everything they're putting in these suits, I think that Teknic has worked really hard to develop suits at multiple price points.
Yeah, I think that the protection is probably very close to the same. The thing that you get in the Speedstar with the Kangaroo is a little bit lighter weight. I believe that the armor inside of the suit doesn't really change that much. I think it's still a very, very well built suit. The seams are put together extremely well so to make sure that the suit holds together. And I actually did race in a Violator suit for a couple of years there in the middle when development of the Speedstar was happening, and I was very, very happy with my Violator suit also. And then now that they've come out with this new Accelerator suit, got a little bit of a mix, I believe, of the
some Kangaroo
and some regular leather, and the suit's been fantastic, I think, for those guys.
No, they do good stuff. They definitely do good stuff. So, essentially what we've done here is we wanted to bring Josh here today for a few different things. One of those was talk about his experience with Teknic, and two is so many people out there think that factory riders like Josh, okay, yeah, it says Teknic on the outside, or yeah, it says this or it says that, but it's really not that. It's made by this secret company. These little elves are putting it together, and it's got all this secret armor, and it's from this, you know, the premium Kangaroos. It's not, dude. It's the same exact suit that I can buy, you can buy. He does have the benefit of, you know, a little nip here, a little tuck there to get it to fit the way that he needs it to fit, and of course, in his occupation, the sponsors that are supporting his program, they need to be displayed in a certain way, and he has input on that. It's critical. People put a lot of money into his racing effort every year, and he needs to represent them. So that's really the only differences. There you have it, folks. Anything else, Josh?
No, all I can say is, sounds like these guys are doing a good job. Get out there and buy some Technic suits, and make sure you stay safe on your track days or your racing, whatever you may be doing, so that you can come back and do it again next week.
Thanks for showing up, man. We appreciate it.